All right, everybody. We are live for round 2 of the NFL draft, where the Lions have 3 picks, not 1, not 2, but 3 picks, thanks to a trade that some of us questioned a little bit last night. How is everybody feeling coming off that round 1, the 2 shocking picks? We have, Chris, how do you feel about the Lions not surprisingly doubling down, saying they were going to take Jahmyr Gibbs at number 6 if they had picked at number 6 too? How do you feel about that one? I want to start with that.
Yeah, I don't know how true that is, or if it's just sounds good or whatever. But Jahmyr Gibbs is really good. Is he worth? You just don't take him at 6, so it's better to take him at 12 and get the extra pick or whatever. But yeah, I don't think they actually would have taken him at 6, but it just does show that they really liked him, and I really like him as well. And as I've had a night to think about it, Jahmyr Gibbs is really good, and you get that wide receiver running back combination and an opportunity. And what I've really learned too, sleeping on it, is how bad our backfield was last year. Really, I mean, we were able to
productive,
run the ball and scheme up a lot of good runs based on Ben Johnson, not on Jamal Williams. It's like, man, wait till we get Montgomery, and now you got Gibbs. So I'm really liking the Gibbs pick. How about you?
Yeah, no, I think them doubling down saying that confirms what we thought last night, which was they clearly had Gibbs above Bijan Robinson at 6. Because I think a lot of people, the conversation was, if you're going to take Gibbs at 12, why not just take Bijan Robinson at 6? And I think that answers the question right there. Is no, we were able to trade down and we were able to still get Gibbs. We were able to get our guy, a guy who says he models his games off Alvin Kamara and Christian McCaffrey. And if you model your game off those guys and you actually have a skill set that complements that, that works.
Yeah.
That works.
And to answer John's question, feeling a million times better. The Jack Campbell pick is incredible. It really is.
It was a good pick.
And we make fun of Iowa. I mean, if he's the starting linebacker coming out of Auburn, not even, just any SEC school or any, just you would be like, this dude is an absolute stud. But Iowa is so boring, so weird. No one cares out in cornfields that it's like he can't be that good, kidding. And his RAS score is off the charts. He's 6'5", 250. I mean, it's just like, how did we get him is where I'm at now, instead of, oh, wait, what did we do? It's like, how did we get this guy? This is huge.
It's huge. And, no, we did not, Joe, trade Swift yet. And also, I'm going to hit this. By the way, love the show last night. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming back for another night. We didn't say we were doing it, but just kind of felt like we had some unfinished business and we wanted to come back for round 2. And I want to read a quote. And I think this pick was the Gibbs pick was absolutely about how good Gibbs was. But listen to what Holmes said about DeAndre Swift when asked about his status moving forward. He said, DeAndre is still on our roster. He's still part of our team. He's still under contract with us. He's a dynamic football player. So it hasn't really changed the math there yet, but it is early. So it didn't really change. We just kind of put Jahmyr in his own separate box and just got really excited about the player. Didn't really have any bearing on DeAndre. Does that sound like DeAndre Swift is your guy going forward?
No, and right, it does sound like something's going to happen. We're not going to just straight up release him. I don't know what you trade him for. I think he's very similar to
a 4th rounder, please. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, yeah, I think he's very similar to the Okudah thing, where it's like Okudah is not that good. Swift is not that good. So I don't think we're going to get a 2nd round pick for him. It's going to be like a 5th. I mean, it's going to be something. Just get him out of here.
Swift is better than Okudah. I just think he plays a position that's not valued as much.
Exactly.
Yep. And I get, and he's in the same spot with his contract. Like everything is about the same. I just don't foresee this going in the right direction for the Lions and Swift. But I will say this at the same time, like, it's not a bad thing to have 3 good running backs. It's not a bad thing at all. If Jahmyr Gibbs isn't quite ready, or if Montgomery or Swift or Gibbs get hurt, which they will,
that's right.
You still have 2 running backs. It's not a bad thing to have if you want to continue on. The question is, can Swift handle it?
Yeah.
I think that's the biggest question.
And I think Baby Iraq hits it perfectly. Oh gosh, careful everyone. Baby Iraq hits it perfectly.
Oh, hey, now look out. I don't know how many people saw that.
We have 3 picks in the second round. Everyone's so focused on the top 10 picks and you mock top 10 picks, but there is 7 rounds to this thing, and second rounders are very, very, very valuable. And we have 3 of them. It's going to be fun. And we're getting started.
They're extremely valuable.
And we should. Yeah, go ahead.
Early seconds are pretty much late firsts.
Oh, yeah.
And you expect in the second round to get a starting player.
Yeah.
If you have a not great team?
Goodell loves, in a weird way. It went from like, oh man, kind of feel bad for him from getting booed to, oh, he's kind of embracing it, to he really embraces it weirdly. It's like, dude, Goodell. But hey, you're making $60 million a year. I'll boo me.
Yeah, boo me. Go for it. What do I care? Like, hey, I'm the commissioner of the most powerful sport on earth in the most powerful league on earth. Like, boo me. Go for it. Like, why would you care? I wouldn't. Right. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Oh, you had next one. Mayor talk about.
Are we taking Michael Mayer with our first pick? Do you like him more than Washington at tight end?
I do, but so my point there is I like Washington. I think you can get him a little later.
So you think you could wait to 48 and get him? Do you really?
No, I don't know. You got me scared the way you're asking me that. I don't know.
I think if Branch is available,
here you go.
And there's a couple of good players, I think if one of those guys is available, maybe that's where you go with it. I don't know for a fact where you'd go with it, but
yeah, let's see how many panels fall. We got one so far behind me.
So, on your picture behind you, that's fantastic. That's really funny. Yeah, I think like I'm just kind of going through this right now, and yeah, I mean, you still have Branch is still available. If he's there, maybe you think about taking him. I think you think about Michael Mayer. If Joey Porter Jr. is still available, do you think about taking him at 34?
Joey P, man, like him.
JPJ. Those are the kind of people where I'm like, okay, do we think about that type of situation? I don't know. Other than that, like, yeah, I have no problem with Washington.
Nope.
I don't have a problem with Washington. I don't have a problem with another tight end. I don't. And by another tight end, I mean Mayer. I don't have an issue with that at 34. And I think as long as you're not drafting him in the first round, people in Detroit are okay with drafting a tight end.
Absolutely. And really, we poo-poo the tight end because we don't want a tight end, but wouldn't it be nice to have like a legit tight end? Because Hawkinson, help me on this one, Craig. Hawkinson, this is not just biased because he's no longer on the team. I never seriously bought into Hawkinson. I didn't know if he was kind of like this tweener. He didn't really block, but he wasn't like super dynamic in the pass game. Were you a fan of Hawkinson, or am I just saying that because he's no longer on the team and I just want to say he wasn't very good?
Hawkinson was never what he should have been for an 8th pick. When you're taking a guy at 8 at tight end, you were expecting him to, and the reason we took him, everybody kind of thought maybe Noah Fant would be the best tight end coming out of Iowa, that like for pass catching, and that Hawkinson was going to be your best dual threat tight end, blocking and receiving. And then in the very first game as a rookie, remember he came out and had like well over 100 yards against Arizona and just dominated. We're like, this dude is it. He is legit. And he was kind of similar to Swift. He would show up for 3 games a year. He would play well in those 3 games, and then he'd disappear, and his blocking was not great. And when this new coaching regime came in, he wasn't good enough at doing what they asked him to do. Swift was not good enough at staying healthy and running in between the tackles. Hawkinson was not good enough at at setting the edge or whatever you want to call it as a tight end. He was not good enough as a run blocker, and he was a good receiving tight end.
Yeah.
Not great. And if you can't block as a tight end in this scheme, you better be a great pass catcher.
Yeah.
Like great.
Do the Steelers take Porter here? I don't even know if they need him because we took just Joey Porter Jr. Anyway, what's the time limit on the second round? Is it 8 minutes, Craig?
That's a great question.
Or
that's
6?
A phenomenal question. 7.5, 8, 7.5, 10.
And who cares? It doesn't matter. Pick is in. Don't care. You could just wait. We'll go up.
Doesn't matter.
We'll go to the podium we want. So whatever.
Here's the question: where you're watching at home, what are you at? What are you at the timeline at the ticker?
Are you watching? I'm at 4:27.
I'm at 4:30, 29, 28. Okay. So I'm on NFL Network. Where are you?
Me too. Let me do a pause real quick. I'm gonna do a pause. There we go. I'm on NFL Network 4:17.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Same.
7 minutes.
What an amazing pause. Look at us doing this live, just working through the kinks.
Whoa, look at 616 doing it right. He's tuning into us at Buffalo Wild Wings, little beer, little.
So you're watching us while at B-Dubs. You got the AirPods in? Is that what's happening? You listening to it? Well, that's pretty great, man.
Yeah, let us know.
He's on ESPN. He's multitasking. That man can multitask.
Let us know in the comments where you're at. Where are you from? We did this last night. You probably already answered us last night, but where are you at? Where are you sitting right now? Are you in Arizona, Canada, Florida?
Yeah, Canada, Kansas. Anybody from Kansas? What a random place to be from.
Nebraska or Kansas? Need you.
Yeah, need you. Just give me something.
Well,
I would love that.
Look at
we
this.
We got Tucson back in it again. I remember that, John.
Yeah.
So I love the I'm at my house. Thank you so much. So 616, we're in the 616. What's up?
There you go. Rams.
Hey, Rockford. Ram Pride. Let's go. That's where I went to school.
Look at this. Appreciate you, Chase.
Who's from Rockford? Who is that? That's Dan Lokers.
Burton, Michigan, near Flint. Kalamazoo, the zoo. Go over to Wayside J and see what's going on.
This is just making me. Hey, Sedona, nice. I love that people are not only putting where they are, but they're putting where they are. So it's like I'm in my garage in Midland.
That's huge. That's
rocking on the couch. Thank you, Jay. You get up on here for this one.
Yep.
You're What kind of couch do you own that rocks? That's a chair usually.
Put you on the screen if you. What? Adam, are you serious?
What did he say?
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma. We didn't ask for Oklahoma.
No,
but man, it's still out there.
Nebraska. Okay, pick is in. Let's get this. Howell. Fort Meade, Maryland. What is going on? The guy in the barracks. Appreciate you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Welcome.
Appreciate you.
All right, we're 2 picks away, Craig, and this. I need something. I need a little juice for my veins on this pick.
So do you want it to be a good pick? Do you want to see Will Levis gone here so you don't have to worry about him at 34? Do you want to where are you at? Because here's what I've learned. It's so hard to react to Brad Holmes picks because you never expect them. You never see them coming.
No.
Yeah.
So this is one I'd like, just for fun. I'd like a name that I was expecting, and like a Joey Porter, or I just don't want us to take somebody. I'm like, dude,
like a Darnell Washington, Michael Mayer,
but no, whatever,
like a Branch, just someone that you're just like, is there one of the? Do you want one of those guys that's was rated as a first round talent? Now we're getting him in the second round, or
thank you. That's all I want.
I don't know if I'm there yet because there's a reason they fall, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. The Steelers.
Oh,
and I hope the Steelers just take somebody that you, hey, I like this when they start bringing out people other than Roger.
Oh, yeah. Second round is when you go with the legends, right?
Love it. Yeah, because this is still big.
But they always try and pump people up, and it's always that awkward 10 seconds.
No, you're
Faneca. Good job, man. You lost a lot of weight.
Call it out, Craig? You got something?
Yeah, I got this one.
Okay.
At the Pittsburgh Steelers select Joey Porter Jr.
Joey Porter,
good, bad. Did you want him? I don't know.
No, I just knew who he was. I knew the name, but Joey Porter, good. Go with your dad. Went. What up? Penn
Yeah.
State. Hey, Penn State corners. Got a little sour taste, in our mouths from Warrior. Get him out of there.
Amani, he had one good year and then just became the worst cornerback in the league. That was
Yeah.
so weird.
All right, we're
I
2
still
picks
can't
away
fully
from the
understand that.
Lions. 2 picks away. We've got Arizona, then Detroit, baby.
Yep. A lot of linkage between Arizona and Detroit in this draft.
Oh, jeez. And that's the worst. We always play them in the season where it's like Arizona.
So I'd be interested to see, and I think I can find this out, how Arizona got this pick, and they got it by Houston. They got it en route of Houston because I'm like, we got their third pick in the second round, and it makes sense why they're willing to give it to us because they had the second pick via Houston. Man. So, Zach, you're not happy that it's Mayer for sure now? Or do you think Arizona's taking him for sure now? John, that is the $1 million question. We should start a GoFund Us page for us to go to the draft and do this from there because this isn't as lucrative as some of you might think it might be. So,
wouldn't that be? I just think it's going to be. I just don't even know how to even. We've never been to an event like that. Nobody has, right? So it's like
you've never been to an event. I don't know exactly where it's going to be. Do you try and get a hotel room overlooking it so that like you have the draft in the background? Like, could we adequately do this? Like, could we bring good information to people while standing in the middle of that crowd?
Right.
I'm pointing over here because this is where my TV is.
I don't know. I don't know what that looks like. And what that
I don't know what that looks like.
Be like.
I don't know. I don't know who Brent is, but I know who Chris is. T1000, does your work know you're watching this at work? That's what I want to know.
Yeah, man. Yeah, he works at he works in Grand Haven.
He works in Grand Haven. So he's second shift in it in Grand Haven. Might we say Shape Corp? Huh? Like, you never know.
Maybe we
You don't have to tell us T1000. I'm just saying. A lot of people from our church at Shape. That's all I have to know. Yeah.
Maybe he's a server at Stan's.
Oh, absolutely. Could be at Stan's, St. Anne's.
Oh,
He's working at Ted's. Oh, no, he said Grand Haven, though. So, yeah, he could be at Long Road.
He said. Oh, no, that's not him. Sorry. 616. You messed me up.
He knows Shape because he's from the 616. What's up?
All right. What are you thinking on this one, Craig? 2 picks away.
I'm just excited to get there.
Yeah.
I think it would be hard, and again, I could be shocked. It's going to be hard to frustrate me with this pick. But if we get a guy that was like 100%. A 4th round thought, like it's like we drop back 6 spots to move to this one, and we gave up a 3rd round pick as well. So we really do need to take advantage of this pick. I'm looking for I'm trying to think how I want to say this. I'm looking for a guy that has a 1st round talent to him and 1st round upside. That's where I'm at.
Do we got to trade?
Hey, by the way, I think this is too easy or too early to take, Mingo. I saw this. I hear what you're talking about with the trade. Yep. Tennessee just moved in front. That's Will Levis.
Good. Yep. Good for them.
That's Will Levis for sure.
How much time you seeing on the ticker?
There's no time right now.
Okay. I'm showing time. So fine, Levis. Congratulations. Love it. Titans. You got your quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
What a great story.
Yeah. I mean, like, good for you. And you didn't even have to spend the 11th pick on him.
Right.
So like good for you. And I'm trying to think who they had at 11. I can go back to round 1 here. And they were able to get with their first pick. They got Peter Skoronski so they can protect him. And now they're able to go get the quarterback. Mm-hmm. So there's no way you have time right now on the ticker. It's just sitting there with the round 2 pick is in.
Ticker's gone. Titans on the clock. What are we doing?
Yeah. So that they receive the 33rd and the 3rd round pick.
Is this Hooker or is it Levis?
This is interesting. So Titans get the 33rd pick and a 3rd round pick, number 81. That's our pick, by the way. Arizona receives a 41st overall pick, the number 72 pick, and a 3rd round pick in 2024. That's a very interesting trade to me.
Did you ever see the Steve McNair story? Basically how he died. Crazy. How he was like in a apartment with another girl and then she shot him or something. It was crazy, man. Anyway.
Was he like shot in the chest or something like that?
Steve McNair. Anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, did
wait
they
a
take
minute.
Hooker or Levis?
Wait a minute. Yeah, Ken. What if that's what happened? Oh my goodness.
Did they take
We'll find
Henry?
out. I just had Goodell walk on, so I'll announce it for everybody, all right? Because I think you're behind.
Yeah, if you ever get across the story on Steve McNair. Anyway, what are we doing?
The Tennessee Titans.
Here we go, Raji.
Select Will Levis, quarterback.
Wow.
Kentucky, which is what we thought it would be. So, yeah. This is nuts. Are you happy about that, Chris?
Yeah.
So you don't have to worry about it?
Yeah, I really was not worried. I did not think we would take a quarterback.
What I was going to say, it would have been difficult to make me angry because if we took a quarterback there, if we took Levis there, I wouldn't have been upset. If we get Branch, I'm not going to be upset. If we find ourselves a D tackle like Keanu Benton out of Wisconsin, I'm not going to be upset. If we go Michael Mayer or Darnell Washington, tight end, I will not be upset. If we go Avila, the guard, I will not be upset. Like, there's a lot of places we could go here that I won't be upset about.
Nope.
Because it's all early second round guys, late first round guys that I don't think we would have gotten at 48.
Dude, Mayer is legit. He's
very good.
Because we haven't really talked about it, but now you take a tight end now.
You see that lady's wearing an Oilers hat in the Tennessee Titans war room?
Let's go.
Man.
Willie Levis.
By the way, here's the thing about Will Levis. I loved his tape from 2 years ago. Like, I really liked his tape, but his tape this year sucked. His combine was not good. His rocket arm that everybody talks about was not so rockety. There were guys that we could pick in the 4th, 5th, or 6th round that showed the arm talent he did, which is really, really weird. So if we go Jalen Hyatt, Tennessee, I'm not upset. Right? Like, I mean, there's so many players here. I just named like 6 where I'm just like, good.
Hey,
you know,
we need a tight end. We need a tight end. Come on, let's be.
You know how when we got Jack Campbell, it was that realization that our middle linebacker or our linebacker room isn't that strong. It's just not that strong. It was actually a weakness. Same with the tight end room. Ben Johnson found ways to utilize them, but imagine if you have that truly multiple tight end. Wow.
Oh, exactly. Same with running backs. We realize, hey, we got some running backs now. That's how the tight end situation would be. Like, can you imagine a blocking and receiving tight end? I mean,
I know.
What's the name of our tight end that
pick is in, by the way?
Zylstra.
Shane Zylstra?
Yeah, like, is he your guy? No. Okay.
No, he's the receiving, right? You got Brock Wright.
Let's just get Mayer.
All right. So they're doing that thing where they're switching over. All right, here comes Goodell.
You got this, Craig. You call it out. Reaction.
I feel like I'm calling them all at this point.
You're ahead of me.
Slight leg.
Bit. Call them. Call it loud. Call it clear.
Detroit Lions select. Come on. Sam LaPorta, tight end. Iowa.
Wow.
When I did a tight end in every round, I barely even talked about him because I was just like,
what?
He's Hawkinson.
Oh, geez, they're messing with us. They're messing with us hard. Dang it.
So here's the deal. They say he's one of the best players in the draft class after the catch. His yak is unreal. And it is. Yep. It really is. Watch him. I think the question is how can he block?
Oh, that's what I didn't think. That's what I didn't like, I guess. Because LaPorta, what? I'm not I don't hate it, but my I just thought the Notre Dame guy was better, I thought, but I could be wrong.
Once again, and this is good. Hold on. He fits the psychological profile. Okay. They say he looks a little bit like Kittle. Here's what I will say. And this is something that I can't stress enough about LaPorta because I have watched film on him. And you have to look at something. He went to the tight end U, right? That's a factory at Iowa.
Yep.
He has the most receptions by a tight end in Iowa history at 153. He was their only target there.
That's right.
Like they had a horrible receiving core. And I just think it's really, really interesting that you go LaPorta when you still have two guys that are quote unquote like multiple tight ends. And it just tells me that like, and here's what I will say. Okay, go ahead. You go first.
No, you hate. It's the Iowa thing. It's 100% the Iowa. What do they do? What do they? They're boring. You don't watch Iowa. You don't tune into Iowa. So I think it's just for me, it's an Iowa thing where, a tight end from Iowa. Could it be more boring? A linebacker from Iowa, but you got to look deeper than that. We will, of course, but that's where it's just that initial shock. And he's good. I know he's good, but like you said, their offense was so abysmal. He's the only guy. It's tough. It's tough.
Man, comments are coming in like crazy. I can't get the ones that I'm trying to get. LaPorta looks like a stud. Trust Holmes and Campbell. He does look really good. And if he becomes a good blocker, that's fine. I think I get obsessed with certain thoughts that are like, this is what I would want to do as a coach. And with the tight end, I wanted to get to the point of you can leave a tight end on the field and he can be that swing tackle. You don't have to bring in a swing tackle to be the swing tackle. But let me just envision something for everybody for a second. You have Jahmyr Gibbs in the backfield as a receiving running back. You have LaPorta, who is either the best or second best receiving tight end in this draft class. You have St. Brown. You have Williams when he gets back from suspension. You have Jones. You have so many weapons with a good offensive line that it's just like, oh my goodness. Yeah. So we spent a lot of money on free agency on the defense. So now we're going offense in the draft. Just makes sense.
And this again with the theme with our 3 picks now is don't hate the pick. Just felt a little too early. And that's just what sticks out. And like you said, with all the tight ends out there, I feel like you could have got one in a few more picks. Maybe not. Maybe there's going to be a run on tight ends. People are like, hey, let's get our tight end now. You see what a good tight end does. We've been trying to find one forever now.
Yep.
We've never had one. Maybe this is the guy.
Maybe this is the guy. Maybe he's the guy that becomes our decade-long tight end, and we're talking about him. Like, here's the thing. What Kittle and Kelsey are great at, especially Kittle, is yak yards.
Yeah.
And that becomes a massive thing when you can throw it to a tight end and he can go get you a first down. Hawkinson was bad at yak yards.
Yes,
and he always felt awkward when he got tackled too. It was like he was afraid to get hurt. It was weird.
Never ever wide open. It was just tight, and he was tackled immediately. I never remember him. I shouldn't say never, but rarely
we got
remember him
here.
running free and just Hawkinson's on the loose. It was. It's just tight window. He's down.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
All right. With the 35th pick, the Raiders, they traded with the Colts. Michael Mayer. There it is. Here comes the run on tight ends. Here comes the run on tight ends.
So, hey, if tight ends start going, then we got our first. Now, again, you got to decide who's your tight end, who you want, but LaPorta. It's just the LaPorta Mayer thing is just like the Gibbs Bijan. It's who do you like better?
Yep.
And
yeah, and if
Michael Mayer, good looking guy.
Oh yeah, attractive man.
Yeah,
I'd say
man.
that. All right.
Big guy. Jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. There was it was so funny. I was watching College Game Day and they were doing an interview with him and he was just walking around on the field like in warm-ups and stuff like that. And all the game day guys were just they barely could talk football with him because all they could talk about was how jacked he was.
Oh, dude, this guy's like Gronk, man, and that's why you just I don't know. Mayer
He's not as
wasn't.
fast as Gronk.
No, that's
I
right.
think here's what was about to come out of my mouth when we go LaPorta. When we're talking about Michael Mayer, it's can we as Detroit Lions fan accept a tight end who's getting 40 catches a year, 35 catches a year, but a really good blocker?
Mm-hmm.
And if you can't, don't draft Michael Mayer. Because, and I mean, in certain systems, he might get more. I think it's really interesting. Don't they still have Waller? Or did they trade him? The Raiders. No, they might have traded him.
They traded him, and then he got a big deal with somebody
like New York or something, probably. So yeah, no, I do think that that's really interesting though, that happens. And that seems to be the theme. That seems to be the theme this year is we're picking guys a little before, but LaPorta was going first round in a ton of mocks.
Yeah.
A ton of mocks. So it's not like we reached on LaPorta. We just took him before two other guys that were better fits for Detroit. And I think the other thing we had to look at with that is LaPorta kept going in the teens and 20s in mock drafts, just like Mayer did. Mm-hmm. Washington was not going in the first rounds in any mocks unless it was Detroit Lions mock drafts to the Detroit Lions if they traded back into the first round.
That's right.
The NFL didn't view Washington at the same caliber as LaPorta, Dalton Kincaid, and Michael Mayer. They just didn't.
Yep.
Yeah.
And so now we pick again at would have been our original
48
spot. Okay.
And then 55.
55's the last of the seconds?
The last of our second. I think 63 is the very last pick.
Yeah, okay.
Which isn't that far afterward, to be honest with you.
Nice.
Yeah. It's just crazy. Just nuts. This is great, man. We're live, and it's funny when Chris and I film together at times, which we will. I still keep laughing at the picture behind you right now. Usually when the filming's done, we just chat for a little bit, just like because we're friends, catch up. How's your day? What's going on? What's life? And I almost just started doing that with you, Chris, even though we have 350 people watching.
That's right. That's right.
It's almost just like, so how's your day, man? What's up?
That's right.
What do you think? God. How many people would leave if we just started talking about
everybody?
Like how we're parenting our kids and
everybody's just like, I'm out of here.
Yeah, you taking care of your wife, All right.
Dude can't block.
All right, let me pull some stuff up on LaPorta. Can I do that? Let me do that. You keep talking. Keep talking with the comments.
Throw it up.
It's going to take me a second.
No,
obviously.
That's how it's supposed to be. 616. You like fishing for steelhead or trout? I don't know anything about fishing.
I don't know a ton about fishing either.
Well, we needed.
I wonder if it's Tyler.
Yeah, Hawkinson. Someone put in here Hawkinson never fully bought in. I agree with that. Hawkinson was caught in the Matt Patricia COVID. What are you doing? Thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got you.
Here we go. We got something for you.
They drafted the guys they want. Absolutely. I get you. The Rams draft house. Are you looking at this?
No, I'm not. I was looking at this. What do you want me to do?
Go ahead. No.
Stop with the reach talk. The draft the guys they want. What were you going to go with?
Oh, CU's coming in hot. This guy was hot last night too. I love it.
Yeah, I saw the Detroit Hawkeyes earlier on one too.
Yeah, go ahead. You go for it, Craig. I'm gonna.
No, I was just gonna go with a little PFF action. I was gonna go with a little PFF action. The run block grade is not good. It's not good. So he's coming in to be an upgrade over. Oh, I'm gonna get the Rams selection. Steve Avila, guard. Yeah, TCU. That was another guy I was talking about. Could be could be an option for us. So I was on a different page. I just realized Chris is gone. So it is just an empty seat where Chris used to be. So let's look at our pick. Let's break that down a little bit. Steve Avila, I like that pick. I wish we could have gotten him. He's a good guard. Good guard. Just shows that we're happy with our guards. But LaPorta is one of these guys. Good yards after catch per reception. Okay average depth of target. Now you got to remember, this is with everybody. This isn't just tight ends. His missed tackles forced, he was second amongst all receivers. 20 missed tackles. That's insanity. And you also have to look at this too. After a slow start against two not great teams, he balled out against Iowa State, Rutgers, Michigan, Illinois, Ohio State, Northwestern, Purdue, Wisconsin, Minnesota, and Kentucky. He put together a stretch at the back end of the career there that were absolutely phenomenal. He caught 58 balls this year on 90 targets on a team that had nobody else, who was all over him, doubling him like crazy. The dude can catch the football. It's really that simple. So I don't know. All right. Sam LaPorta looks just like Jethro from the old Beverly Hillbillies TV show. They found gold in them there mountains. Oh, black gold. Oh, man. Beverly Hillbillies. I remember watching that. That's crazy. Dr. Jace, I'm going to look that up, man. I'm going to look that up. I'm just give me a second here because the Seahawks are going. My partner in crime left me. I don't know where he went, but we'll figure it out. Derek Hall, edge from Auburn. All right, there we go. All right, let's get you guys. Let's get this for you. All right, let's get this for you. Let's get this comp in here for you for LaPorta. Chris, they were asking for the comp for Sam LaPorta. I couldn't find a comp, but I could find his RAS score. It's a 9.1. His only things that hurt him are his height, and which 6'3" hurts him, 245 hurts him, which is nuts. Everything else is great. 4.59 on the 40-yard dash. The 20-yard split is a 2.65, 1.58 on the 10-yard split. Those are all elite. His broad jump vertical is really good, and broad jump is elite. So another good athlete coming to the Detroit Lions.
Okay, beautiful. Love it. Hope you can hear me good.
I can hear you great, man. You got yourself linked in there.
Yeah, had to mess with the mic a little bit. Still not sure about LaPorta. Just let it wash over me.
Let it wash over you. I would have rather had Michael Mayer in that spot.
I think that's where I'm at too. Just would rather have. Yep.
We got two big comparisons now. We get to watch Bijan Robinson and Jahmyr Gibbs will ever be compared to each other, right? Forever. And now we will have Sam LaPorta and Michael Mayer that will compare to each other.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. We just had a trade. Where are we at here? We got
Atlanta just traded up. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Derek Hall, edge out of Auburn, was just taken. Was just selected, and now Atlanta has moved up to this spot. We're in trade time now. There was more trades in that first round that I could ever remember.
Yeah,
but we are definitely in trade time in the second round. This is normal. This is normal.
Yeah, so we're about 10 picks away, which man, I have no idea what we're gonna do next. I have no idea.
Yeah.
No idea. I want interior defensive line, of course. Interior offensive line. Wonder if we'll do that. Wonder if we'll go offensive line.
It was interesting to see Avila, the guard out of TCU, went right after us.
Yeah.
So it is interesting. I was saying like 3, 4. I said like 6 names, and right after we drafted 2 of those, the next 2 picks were those 2 of the names, which is interesting. Yeah.
Yep. Osiris.
Yeah. Yeah. I do like, if you have a guy, I was showing on the PFF, LaPorta of amongst all receivers, wide receivers, tight ends, had 20 forced missed tackles. 20.
Okay.
Second in the country.
Hmm.
All right, Atlanta Falcons. 38th pick. They select Matthew Bergeron, guard, Syracuse.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Guard, Syracuse. There it is. Oh. He's legit. This is where you find some gems, man. Second round, no one's talking about him. Everyone talks about the top 10 picks, first round picks. Man, that's a good pick.
Well, this is where positional importance comes into play too, because second round is like the guard round. Yeah. You get guards, you get interior defensive linemen. The second and third round are these guys where interior offensive line is important, but it's not nearly as important in the first round. The first round, you just get tackles like crazy, and like the best guard. And it's the same with running backs, right? Like first round, you don't get running backs, and then second and third, you go hard on running backs, and it's just interesting to see. So the Falcons got Bijan Robinson. They now get Bergeron. To help. I mean, they're beefing up that interior.
What's their plan with quarterback?
Ritter.
Oh,
Desmond Ritter. That's the plan.
Go for it.
That is the plan. They're just saying we're going to go for it. We're going to run. That. I mean, he wasn't terrible last year. He usurped Mariota during the year.
Yep, that's right.
Mm-hmm. The amount of Moody talk on this thread is hilarious. Like Jake Moody, the amount of people that are just like, give me Jake Moody in like second round.
I know.
Round.
I don't get.
It's hilarious.
Our kicking is not bad. Like it was there for a minute. It was a little unsure, but we got a kicker. Whatever. Let's get him. Oh, here we go.
You know what, Jay? I hear you, man. Oh, never mind. You got.
Oh, whoops! I hit you.
It's over.
It's gone. See ya. Oh, did I just do it again?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You did it. I wasn't doing anything. I'm letting you talk.
No. Oh, I'm sorry. I was just listening. Let me look at it again here. I was trying to pull up something on LaPorta to see if he was the fastest tight end.
He ran a 4.59, which is the exact same 40 time as Jack Campbell. So apparently that's just the standard. Apparently that's just the standard Iowa 40 time.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna look at.
I get people getting upset about us drafting Iowa Hawkeyes. There are a lot of good Iowa Hawkeyes in the NFL. And if you're going to get upset about drafting a position that Iowa has to an NFL, like it is a tight end factory, and it's tight ends that are consistently good in the NFL. There is one position that every team or some coaches just have positions that they produce well and they coach well. Iowa, it's tight end and a little bit of linebacker, to be completely honest. Wisconsin, it's linebacker, it's offensive line. Yep. like you just know if you're going to Penn State, you're going to be a decent linebacker. If you're going to Ohio State, they're a wide receiver factory. If you're going to Alabama, they're an everything factory.
Here's the tight ends 40-yard dash. Miami. There's Sam LaPorta, third fastest tight end
by 0.05.
Oh, exactly 0.05.
Yes.
Let's look at vertical. Oh gosh,
his vertical was okay.
Yeah, vertical solid.
He's right there. Yep.
But what's his name? What's the other guy? What?
Michael Mayer. Michael Mayer was like a 4.8 40 or something ridiculous. If you go do the 40, find Michael Mayer, but then also do the 10-yard split if they have that too.
Michael Mayer 4.7.
Slow.
That's slow.
He's one of the slowest.
You want the 10?
Yeah, the 10-yard split. Where's he at with that? Like his get off the line.
So, dang, Darnell Washington's been up there and
That's
everything.
Just nuts.
He's huge. LaPorta.
He's down in the middle. Okay.
Middle, and then Mayer last.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Mayer's slow. Come on. All right, let's
Yeah, I
look
mean,
at
he can block.
broad jump. Where you at, LaPorta? All right, middle of the road.
Yep. That's not in order, though, is it? Yeah. No. Yeah, it is.
Where's
okay.
what's his name? He didn't
If he
do
even
it.
did it.
All right, Mayer right here.
Yeah.
Okay. The pick is in for the Carolina Panthers.
And it will be available after the commercial break.
3-cone. Let's just look at them all. What the heck? LaPorta, let's go, baby.
Let's go. That's good in tight spaces, man.
Tight spaces, quick hips, shifty
Separate.
hips. Get 20-yard shuttle. But man, Darnell Washington.
You've got to be kidding me.
I like
LaPorta's right there.
LaPorta
that is
right
insane from Washington.
Yeah.
All right, you keep going. I'm going to listen to the Panthers selection here.
Okay. That's it. That was fun. Hit me with the Panther selection. Jonathan Stewart, always liked him.
Oh. 39th pick, the Carolina Panthers select. Darn it. Jonathan Mingo, wide receiver, Ole Miss. I had a crush on him. I did.
Okay.
Yeah, he's 6'2", 220. Built like a running back. Runs kind of like a running back. Just good enough speed to separate. I just really liked the stats on him. I just thought, and when I watched him, there were some concentration drops, but there were a lot of really good catches too. So it's in there.
Yeah. Topo Chico.
I miss it.
Is the drink. Someone said, Craig, Craig, I had a crush on you. Oh, no, they said Craig had a crush on Mingo.
I did have a crush on Mingo. I really did. Dude, how often do you get that?
Oh, he's so attractive that I just look for it. I'm like, I get it. He's such a studly movie star. It's like, yeah, that makes sense. I do look like him. I thought I was getting it a lot. Then I realized it was just Cameron. 7 out of the 8 comments about it.
It was always him.
Yeah. So I was like, wow, everyone's talking about this. So yeah. Oh
yeah.
Kenny Button. Huh.
Kenny Butts. The answer on this, hearing anything on Swift, love you, Ken. I don't know why. It's just that's my love language, man. I just make fun. Hearing anything on Swift, nothing. Crickets. You hear anything, Chris? I mean, we have been doing this. So if anybody else has, then
we traded him for. I was gonna make something up, but I realized if I was gonna make it up, I'd have to make it really outrageous, and I couldn't even think of anything outrageous.
You got nothing, huh? Yeah, I got nothing on it. So it's interesting what that looks like. Now they're in draft mode, so I wouldn't anticipate they'd trade him in the middle of the second round because they're not going to get a second rounder for him.
Right. New Orleans pick is in.
Good.
Are you on the NFL Network, Craig?
Yeah.
How much time? Oh, pick is in. Never mind.
Yeah, pick is in, man.
I heard stuff.
Did you just tell yourself to shut up?
Lions had 100 and don't know what that means. Thought I did. Don't know.
What?
That I don't know. That's too late. It's gone. Dogs are better than cats.
Ooh, my wife would have a problem with that.
Wow. Who's the best?
I don't know why. This is just such a Detroit thing to do. Like Detroit fans, like they get on a tangent and they can't stop. And right now the tangent is we're going to draft everybody out of Iowa. So Tim says with the 48th pick, the Detroit Lions select Kirk Ferentz out of Iowa. Let's just go get their head coach.
Jeez.
That reminds me when we were hiring Rich Rod, when we were hiring Brady Hoke, when the Michigan Wolverines were hiring even Jim Harbaugh, Kirk Ferentz was constantly the name that would pop up.
Yes. And he's just chilling.
Hey, I'm with you, Derek. Keanu Benton is the best DT run stopper left. 100% true. And I would love him at pick 48 or at pick 55.
Oh, Ben Wallace.
Roman Harper, aka Ben Wallace. Hey, where's the gong? I need to hear the gong when he's up there.
Wrestler Dan Gable.
He's working this right now. He's taking it. All right, with all that being said, they pick the New Orleans Saints.
Who they got? Hit me.
Isaiah Foskey.
Oh.
Edge, Notre Dame. Thank you. Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. Let's move on to the next pick. Arizona. Yep. Again. Geez, Arizona. You guys got to pick at some point.
Yeah. Can't trade them all. They did trade the one from us, didn't they? They just keep getting more picks because they know their roster needs it.
Oh.
They do. They really do.
You know what I'd like? Did you ever play with Syracuse back in the NCAA?
Of course I played with Syracuse because you had to try it with the dome.
Yep. And just see what would that look like? What's it look like on replays? Like you're in a dome, it's college, and it's full. Like on the game, it would be packed in there, and you're like, let's go. I'm rebuilding Syracuse. They're a basketball school, but I'm gonna rebuild them through my recruiting.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. I don't care. I'm gonna make them a football school.
Yeah.
I did that with UConn too.
Oh, UConn.
Yeah.
What was the one out west? Oh, I liked Wyoming. I took them.
Absolutely. You ever try one with Idaho and then like their indoor stadiums like 6,000 people?
Yep. You're like, I can't do this.
Can't do it. I can't do it because I don't believe that they could actually get there. But then have you ever tried to do like the Texas San Antonio UTSA?
Yeah.
And they play in the Alamo Dome?
Yep.
And so you can do that, or I used to do Western.
The thick ankles, I've heard that it's like, what are we doing?
Oh, Jay, you poor guy.
Jay. Oh, Boise State. Yeah, who was your team in NCAA that you'd take and just start recruiting with and just recruit your butt off in your parents' basement, and you would just be like, I'm recruiting. I can't come to dinner because I'm just recruiting down here.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm recruiting. I'm going to build this team up, and you get that first 5-star running back, and you play him immediately.
And that is your guy.
Yes.
And you get that 5-star running back or quarterback, but you always try and get a decent quarterback and a 5-star receiver, and it's just go routes for days back in NCAA 14. The recruiting tool on that was just so good. So good.
It was. Oh man. Pick is in. Cardinals pick is in. Then Green Bay here. I love watching Green Bay do. Remember they had Van Ness first round. That's just boring. And then they've got 2 picks here in the next 5 picks or 4 picks. So I can't wait to see them screw up some stuff.
I would love to see them screw up. Fan of the show was commenting yesterday. Talked to him at work today. Clint, our boy Clint.
Oh, geez.
You know, not thrilled with the Lucas Van Ness signing.
No.
Didn't really know what to say because I think secretly he hopes he's going to be as good as Hutchinson, but he can't say that.
Right.
And because he'll look dumb. You know? Okay, STC. Aiden O'Connell. Chris, how do you feel about Aiden O'Connell out of Purdue?
Yeah, not yet, but I would do something like that. At some point, we got to take a quarterback, right?
It's like my 10th rated quarterback. Yeah. I think DTR is my guy, though. Dorian Thompson-Robinson out of UCLA.
Oh, okay.
I like, what is it, Hainer out of Fresno. I think, what's the guy's name out of Houston? I think there's a few quarterbacks that I like, quite a few quarterbacks that I like more than Aiden O'Connell, but none of them now. The only one you could consider now is Hendon Hooker, right?
Yes. Hendon Hooker. Yeah. Love it.
Stetson Bennett in the 6th. That's not bad. Mm-hmm.
Still don't like that Washington's out there. Someone's going to get him, man.
Ken
obviously.
said he thought DTR had the best arm in the combine.
Oh,
He did have a good arm in the combine. Ken, you were at the combine?
tell us more, Kenneth.
Talk about it. Stetson was amazing at the combine. I didn't know Stetson had the ability to throw the deep ball like he did in that. That's nuts. Oh, we got a Montana. The Cardinals draft room is really excited for the 41st pick. Maybe it's because it's the first pick they've actually done.
That's
I know
right.
they have, but it feels like they haven't picked yet. It feels like they've been up to pick 47 times.
Rise up, Red Sea Cardinals. Did you see their new uniforms? Terrible.
I have not. They can't be worse than the other ones.
They are terrible. All right. I'm going to try to guess the guy before I see it. This is Ronnie Lott. Okay. Aeneas Williams.
I just told you.
No, I didn't. I didn't hear you. I said Ronnie Lott.
Did you really?
Yeah.
San Francisco? All right, here we go.
Who we got?
The Arizona Cardinals select BJ Ojulari. That's a good value pick right there. Oh, he doesn't look excited. Oh, he's talking on the phone with people.
He's talking and he's just getting.
I mean, he is deep in that couch right now. He is just leaning back.
And his brother is just. Oh, he is.
There's a guy who has first round talent all over.
Yes, that is a great player. That's juicy.
Yeah. That's a pick where if the Lions got him, we'd be like, let's go. There's so much talent. That's the steal of the draft.
Yep. Exactly.
We're going to Bobby Boucher, the Wawada boy. Oh, look at that. They had to put a highlight in there of him tackling Jahmyr Gibbs. Don't like that.
He doesn't know what to think. He's still not getting off the couch. There we go. No, he's still.
There he goes. There he
There
goes.
Yep.
All right, Green Bay. The pick is in. They rush to the podium.
Good, Green Bay. Give us something. Do they know how ridiculous they look with cheese on their heads?
No, they think it's cool.
They do. They do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, look at these guys. A couple guys just strolled in off a golf outing.
It looked like Brett Favre just strolled in for a second. And I'm like, no, isn't that guy in jail?
He should be.
He probably should be.
Raji's going right up.
You want this one?
Yeah, here we go. I'm behind you, though. I'm behind you. The Green Bay Packers select Luke Musgrave, tight end. So a little run on tight ends. Musgrave goes before Washington. What's wrong with Washington? I
don't know. Could we get Washington at what if we went Washington at 48?
Please don't. I don't know.
Like, what do you do there? What do you do with that?
Well, our tight end room is not good. We know that, but still. I mean, what? Okay, Craig, let me ask you this. What position group is our, just if you could get any position group, what's our weakest group right now?
D tackle.
Yeah. Okay, that was easy.
Yeah. It's a very easy answer.
Because
we've addressed the other two weakest position groups with, I would say D tackle, and then in a weird change of events, I would say maybe wide receiver because of the Jameson Williams news. Like, you don't know how much that affects him because, dude, he can play through the preseason, but then he can't even be around for 3 weeks.
Oh, jeez.
He can't even be around. Then he can come back, but he can't practice. Like, oh, man.
Look at this house.
Matt,
that looks like a classic.
Matt, I got to tell you, man, that's Chris. That's not me.
We didn't put our names in the thing, did we?
I had it. It's weird that it's not showing. That's okay. I'm Craig.
Yeah, my name's there too.
Yeah, doesn't make sense.
That's really weird.
It doesn't make sense.
Really weird. John Quinn says safety.
You think that's our weakest position? With Tracy Walker coming back, Kirby Joseph, and CJ Gardner-Johnson.
Ooh, Jets.
I'm just saying I think that might be our strongest position on the defense. But if you consider C.J. Gardner-Johnson a nickel corner.
Yeah, we're going to go live for the
are you kidding me? We're going to go live for the lottery too.
The lottery.
We're going live for the lottery. We're going live for the draft. The lottery's not that far away. It's like the 17th of May or something.
Yeah.
Man.
John Michael Montgomery.
So Adam Rich, guard is not weak this year, right? But are you saying even that because like, what if we can't pay Jonah if he just has another baller year?
Right.
And Glasgow and Vaitai aren't the long-term solution on the right side, right? Like guard would be nice. Yeah. Chris, you want to take this one? Oh, I'll take the pick. You want to take the question?
Yeah, I got the question. We do not cover the Red Wings. Love the Red Wings. You got it?
Yep. Okay. Joe Tippmann, center out of Wisconsin. He is a center. He's a tall center. He's 6'6". Yeah, tall. He's a really tall center. So, offensive lineman out of Wisconsin, he must be good, right? Isn't that just the way it goes?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Okay, I want to talk about this. For quarterback, how do we feel about Clayton Tune, Tanner McKee, other than DTR and Hendon Hooker? I like Tune. I like Tune in the 4th or 5th round. Tanner McKee, I don't mind in the 3rd round. I don't know if I'd take him in the 2nd. Tanner McKee out of Stanford. Clayton Tune, I think, is Houston. Clayton Tune has an arm, Chris. Like he has got an
Where's
arm.
he out of, Craig?
I think Houston. And it's not your typical Houston quarterback where it's like, 5 wide, sling it all around. He's still doing that, but he has a rocket.
Okay.
He really does. I would really like Tune. There's multiple quarterbacks that I feel like could be really good backup quarterbacks in this league that we could take.
Yeah.
Multiple. Yeah. We're not that far away. New York Jets, round 2, pick 43.
Oh no, we're not that. All right. So
and now we're on to the Colts with 44. They got Tippmann.
Colts.
And here we go.
We need a defensive tackle. I feel so much better about
Keanu Benton, man. I'm telling you, the dude is a stud. I would throw a highlight film up for everybody if we wouldn't get flagged for it.
Yeah.
Like, wouldn't that be nice in the live show? We're just playing highlights.
Oh yeah, dude.
How great would that be?
Just looking at highlights, we could have our own, but yeah,
it's illegal.
It's frowned upon.
It's illegal. I don't know if illegal is the right word.
Yeah,
but it is. It is. They'll take our YouTube card away. We don't.
So we are 4 picks away. Indy's gonna pick us in. It's refreshing to see kind of the pick is in situations, Craig.
And how pick is in, and then usually within like 10, 15 seconds, they're on the.
Yeah, that just is like, thank you.
It seems like we're moving.
Yeah, we're moving a little bit.
I'm with you, Matt. I'm with you, but I think Keanu Benton could be a really, really nice consolation prize. You want a guy who can be an anchor, right, Chris? Like at the D tackle, so you can allow the dancing bear, Aleem McNeil, to get around a little bit. Wasn't that him? Wasn't that the nickname he had coming out?
Twinkle Toe Bear.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that the Colts head coach looks so sketchy. Oh shoot!
Was it Steichen?
Yeah, something.
Shane Steichen out of Philly.
Yes.
All Philly coaches look sketchy, man. It's their thing.
Craig, could you play D tackle, please?
Oh yeah, put me in there, man. I'm an undersized running back. Let's go.
I'm an
I'll play D tackle.
I am an undersized D3.
I have the right height weight combination to play running back in the NFL, just not the right proportion.
That's right. That's right. Michigan.
I wish I could say it's all in my arms.
Yeah, Jay.
Mm-hmm. It does feel like sixth spring, doesn't it? It's about to be winter again, too. You know how we were just talking about how it's nice how they say pick is in and then they're there?
Oh. I spoke too soon.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Did you know Brian Branch is still on the board? Just saying. That Colts alternate logo is unique.
Yeah, I like it. I like that.
All right, here we go.
Here we go.
44th pick. The Indianapolis Colts
Topo Chico.
select. I didn't hear him. Julius Brents, Kansas State. I like him. I would have taken him.
Oh, yeah. Remember him? He went earlier than we expected, though. It's only second round.
He was climbing. He was climbing, man.
Tall, long. 6'3".
Yeah, I liked him a lot more than the corner out of Maryland, to be honest with you.
What about this guy or Twig Legs? Skinny, just.
I would have taken Brents.
I would never.
Over Forbes? You're
legs.
talking toothpick legs? Isn't that what somebody said?
Just, what's the skinniest thing you can think of? Just a wire.
Pencil lead.
Pencil tip leg.
Pencil.
I'm looking around the house. Just
you got that
wire.
0.7 pencil lead.
Yeah. Just when you push it all the way out.
Oh, we traded up. We traded up to 45.
Lions traded. Let's talk it through.
Let's everybody relax. Everybody relax. Doing? All right. We got a trade to announce. Hold on.
The Lions have traded up, folks. And we traded with the Packers. Oh, I hear you. I need a little something here, Craig. I can't have something weird happen. Oh, they're fist pumping.
And they're going to commercial.
No.
They're gone. They're gone. Oh my goodness. All right. Let's see what we got here.
They're pumped up. I'm scared.
I'm terrified.
Yep.
Is this Keanu Benton? Is this Dwayne? Is this Darnell Washington? Is this there's so many places we could go with this trade. Is this Branch? This could be Branch, a guy that a lot of people mocked to us at 18 could go to us at 45.
I love
that would be nice to get a little bit of that, right?
Brad just can't take it. He's like, I'm gonna go get.
I gotta get there.
All right,
I've got extra picks. I gotta go.
So if you're in here with us, 320 people in here with us, and we have a trade. The Lions were at commercial. The pick is in. We traded up with Green Bay. Hopefully, we got them good. Green Bay. And really, if we trade up and get a defensive tackle, then I am just like, awesome. Thank you. If we trade up and take Washington or something, I'll be like, dude, don't double up. That's all. Don't get like another. I don't know. Where are you at?
I'm just at trying to figure out what it is. And all it says from Detroit Lions is moving on up 2 minutes ago on Twitter. I got nothing else. I got nothing else. I hope it could be Branch. I feel like it could be Branch.
Pick is in, and we are at the longest commercial in the history of time. We traded Green Bay. You don't have any info. Does anybody have any info on the trade?
We kept pick 55, by the way.
Let's go.
Yeah, we kept 55 because we're still sitting there at 55 on the bottom ticker. So that's huge.
That's huge. So we keep
it's only moving up 2. My guess is we gave up like
a fourth,
something in the hundreds.
Fifth.
Yeah. That's you don't need to move that much. We traded 48. Yes, Matt. Oh, I just hit that. Did you see that?
All right. Come on. We give up 153, Sir Richard says.
Okay, great.
We gave up a fifth. Thank you. Goodbye,
Okay.
fifth.
Yeah, that's okay with me to
Hey,
move
did
up
you
a
see
couple
that?
spots in the second.
All right. Is this still commercial or is my TV broke?
It's still commercial.
Cool.
Your TV's not broke. You're getting the little countdown for skip ads and stuff, is my guess, on your YouTube. Yeah, that's okay.
Are we taking Hendon Hooker here?
Now we're saying 48 and 159. Yeah. I'm fine with that. I'm okay with that, aren't you?
We gave up. Wait, what?
To move
we
up
swapped our 48.
3 spots, we get rid of 48 and we get rid of 159.
Yeah. All right, here we go.
This would be a great CJ Gardner-Johnson if you can't pay him in another year replacement with Brian Branch.
You call this out, Craig?
Okay, so it is official on the TV screen. We've gotten the 45th pick. We've given up 48 and a 5th rounder.
So we move up 3 to we give you a 5th to go up 3 spots.
Yes, correct. And the pick has been in.
Pick is in. Commercial.
They're talking
my
about
TV's broke. He's still not up there. Is my TV? Here we go.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, never mind.
Yeah, they're saying we have 2 picks to announce. They're like, yeah, look at these Lions fans. You guys are looking good.
They look so good. Look at that.
You look so much better than the Packers fans. I haven't even seen Bears fans. Look at that. I don't even think they exist.
I love that jacket, like the Brett Harriman.
Absolutely.
I bet that's like $300.
So Daniel Jeremiah is saying you're looking at the top corners available. It's Branch and Ringo. Tackling on the back end has been an issue, they're saying.
Craig, this is
all right. You ready?
You call it out, please.
All right, Commissioner.
You're a little bit ahead of me.
They're all waiting for him. The camera's on him. He's making us. He's walking out.
Okay, I do not see him yet. I see him. All right, so you're ahead of me. Go for it.
I got it. They're booing him.
I'm just listening to you. I'm not looking at anything. I'm listening to the sound of your voice.
With the 45th pick.
Tell me.
The Detroit Lions select Brian Branch.
All right.
Oh, out of Bama. Thank you.
Feels so good.
Thank you. There's an A+ grade.
Oh, is he there?
Thank you. And he's there.
He was just hanging. He's like, "Oh, what's up? I'm here. I've been here.
Hey, I'll be out here."
He doesn't even have a suit on. He doesn't even have,
he's like, "I wore the suit yesterday. I'm not wearing it again today."
No, he's like, "Where do you guys want me? You guys just want me to walk up this way? There's nobody around."
How in the world can you get that guy at 45?
Oh, that's awesome. No, I love that he's not wearing he's not dressed bad. He's just straight up wearing clothes like, "Hey, what's up?
What's up? I'm still going to have my moment. I'm still going to go out here. I'm going to say what's up to get out."
I love that. He's like, "I'm still going out there."
Yeah. As he should.
Oh, look at that. Look at all the people there. This is great.
Yeah.
Because he expected to go in the first round.
Yeah. This is cool, man.
Yes.
He had an 86.4 coverage grade, 3rd amongst all safeties. That's why they're talking about how he can move up to play the nickel. Like, you know what I love about this? You know what I really love about this? Okay, so maybe Tracy Walker's not quite ready with that Achilles. Maybe he is. But you can keep CJ Gardner-Johnson if you need to at safety, and you can put Branch at the nickel. Or vice versa, but they can learn off each other. Like Brian Branch gets to learn and see what CJ Gardner-Johnson does. And that's the player he can become.
Yeah, this is there we go, baby.
Great pick. Isn't it nice to say that?
Yep.
Great. And I don't think he was going to make it till 48. That was a good trade up.
Yes.
Like he shouldn't have made it to 45. Look at that. Playmaker. Oh, Chris. Thank you. This is great.
This is what we needed. That was the first, like, hey, good pick. Don't have to talk myself into it. Try to figure it out. Pick.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
Here we are. Detroit Lions, 4 picks into the 2023 NFL draft. 2 Iowa Hawkeyes, 2 from Alabama.
That's what I mean. Like, you pick an Alabama guy, it just feels so much better. Look at that.
We really do like drafting Bama guys. Brad Holmes
Yeah.
really likes Bama.
Oh, as he should.
Am I going to become a Bama fan? I don't like Bama. Do I have to become a Bama fan just because I know we're going to do that? All right, go with what Marshall said, Chris. Take that away, man. That's a great comment.
Marshall, these Bama dudes, we just need to show up tomorrow and slap some sense into JMO. Ooh. Oh, he's talking. Melissa Stark is talking to him. Sweet hat. Kind of an old school flair to the hat. The lion coming out of it.
Yeah. I'm going to have to get myself that draft hat, don't you think?
Yeah. I like how it's it's off-white a little bit?
Yeah, I love the off-white.
Yeah.
Got off-white right here.
Off-white.
Last year's sideline cap.
I just never really wore a lot of hats, man, but I could.
When your hair does what mine's doing, when your hair does this, you start wearing hats.
You just throw a hat on. Well, and too, seriously, I have a friend that he shaves his head, and he's like, I constantly have to have something on my head. Either it's cold in winter or it's summer, sunny. You have to have your head covered.
Either you're just, and my hair's at this weird length where it's like sunscreen you can't just throw sunscreen in there.
Right.
Like if I start shaving my head, I can just sunscreen it up and we're good to go. Man.
Look at those Lions fans, just big and proud of what we're doing.
Love this. Get that chip on his shoulder. He feels that he should have been called yesterday, so he's going to be pumped and have a chip on his shoulder. Give me the Amon-Ra St. Brown treatment. Who was drafted in front of me?
Yeah.
Like, let's go. All right, we got who is walking up here to pick for the Patriots?
Oh, geez. Who is this guy? Just a lumberjack.
Oh, Sebastian Vollmer. Wow. Isn't it amazing how these offensive linemen just lose a ton of weight?
Yeah. Or Saragusa, and you don't. But he's not. He was D tackle that was born to be. Hey. Yeah, JJ. That Oliver's not coming. We gave up a 5th round pick to move up.
They got Keon White out of Georgia Tech. He's an edge. He looks thrilled. Wow. He does not look thrilled.
He looks like he's like, I'm not messing around. No. They're like, hey man, you want a cheeseburger? No, dude, no. Wow.
You want to talk about a guy who looks excited to play for Bill Parcells. Bill Belichick. Oh my goodness. What did I do there? Yeah, there's
did you see Jerry Springer died?
No way.
Yeah.
No.
I know. Yeah, exactly. Oh no. Oh no, Jerry.
Oh no, Jerry. Yeah, that was kind of you know how your family gets spring break traditions. So it was not something we normally do. I mean, like obviously watching the Masters was a spring break tradition with my dad, you know, some golf. But another spring break tradition was in the mornings you wake up, you put some Sugar Smack cereal in a red Solo cup with milk, and you watch Jerry Springer.
Wow. And you just try
to make fun.
Yeah.
You just make fun of it, and then you don't watch it when you get back home, because when you get back home, all of a sudden you feel guilty for watching it.
Yeah, it's a little treat. It's a little treat of, boy, I'm not sure what I'm looking at here.
A lot of Three Stooges too on spring break. Yeah.
Yeah.
And of course, you know, watching the national championship. Oh my goodness, the Manders. Are they the Manders? Are they the commies?
Let's see who we got here. This is Kirby
London Fletcher.
Kirby Puckett. London Fletch. He was good.
I didn't think you said Puckett. Oh, here we go. Jardavius Martin.
Okay. See ya. Hey, Illinois. We're up here again in 5 picks, folks.
He's a good player, by the way. Played on the opposite side of Witherspoon. Like, he's a good player. Man, man. Illinois.
Hey, Illinois was solid. That's why they started off the season 9-0.
I think it's just proof that good coaching really changes things. Like there's a lot of good athletes out there, but when you're well coached, it just makes a whole world of difference.
Yep.
Yeah. This is a good pick. I don't mind that pick.
I want to know what they trade. 5th round. We got a 5th round pick. 5th round pick we gave up.
Yeah, that's not bad, right?
DJ Turner, never really thought he was great.
But did you see how fast he is?
Yes, I did. That's a great point. I forgot about that. But
once again,
don't get it.
Oh my goodness. Like he didn't play with that speed, did he?
No, I mean, like obviously Will Johnson on Michigan stands out, and like that's a
freshman.
Yeah, exactly.
In 2 years, Turner, that might be the best corner in the draft.
Oh yeah, he's going to be a top 5 pick. Like could be, you know what I mean? Like
he could be. Oh man, things are rolling now, Chris. Like we're going to be done with this second round before you know it.
Oh yeah. We're 6 picks away.
Yeah. Like this is not bad. Yeah, trade Swift rumors. Haven't heard anything. They're too busy in draft time right now. Question. Here's what we need to know. With all the, I'm going to find this.
Craig, I have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you so much.
Have a good time. Okay. So I'll share this with all of you. Let's get this on there. I got to get rid of something that Chris had. So here's what we got. So we're going to be picking 55th overall. And then we got ourselves a little bit of a wait, y'all. The Buccaneers selection. Let's get it. Cody Mauch, tackle / guard, North Dakota State. Good pick for them. We got pick number 55 coming up, and then we have almost 100 picks because we got rid of 81. We just got rid of 159. Like there is a lull. Nothing in the 3rd, nothing in the 5th, nothing in the 4th. So we got 5 picks. You'd usually have 5 picks in the first 5 rounds. We had 5 picks. No, we do have 2 picks in the 5th. I'm sorry. So we got 5 picks in the first 55 picks, but then nothing till round 5. So nothing in 2 or nothing in 3 and 4. Just a little something for everybody to be thinking about. Just wanted to make sure y'all knew what was going on. So we do. We miss you, Chris. Blue Yeti, welcome back, man. You think we trade Swift for a 3rd rounder or 4th? Yeah, I don't know if that's a draft day trade, right? Like you're sitting there and there's someone we want. It's like, hey, you want Swift? And then we go get a different player. I think that would be awesome. I think that'd be awesome. But also, I like what Raekwon Jackson's saying. Keep Swift, just rock the 3 running backs. If Swift is willing to accept that role, go for it. Like, go for it. Why not? Let's go for it. Aaron, you're right. That branch pick did feel good. Like, for sure. All right. 616 Fishing. You must be a man of faith to say that about Cleveland. What did he say about Cleveland? I didn't see it. So, and Tim, you're right. Swifty wants to leave. You're right. He wants to get out of here. All right. So let's grade this Lions draft so far. Are you starting to feel better? We went Jahmyr Gibbs. We went Jack Campbell. We went Sam LaPorta, and we went Brian Branch. Sam LaPorta and Brian Branch had been, I won't say routinely, but often mocked to the Detroit Lions with the 18th pick. And then we never had really any mocks that went Jack Campbell or Gibbs to us in the 2nd round because our picks were too far back and we didn't think we'd get them. So right now I feel like because we traded out of 12, we now have, and you, Chris, here's what I'm saying.
Hit me.
I feel like we have 4 first-round talent guys in our first 45 picks. Gibbs,
Yep.
Jack Campbell.
Yep.
Right. I think those were obviously taken in the first round. Sam Laporta and Brian Branch.
Love the
all
Branch.
guys that were regularly mocked in the first or late second or early first, even or mid first, even.
The Laporta one is the only one I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know, but he could be the. I'm hoping that once we dig into him a little bit, it'll be like a Jack Campbell situation where we're like, what?
Yeah.
But other than that,
I think Jack Campbell could be like. I think we could be talking about him in a year or two as like, is he a top 5, top 3 linebacker in the NFL?
Yeah.
I know that sounds nuts,
dude,
but
he's 6'5", 250, and has the athleticism of Brian Urlacher, same size, same. And you're not going to be like,
well, Leighton Vander Esch, I don't care. Remember how good Leighton Vander Esch was before the concussions, the injuries?
It was awesome.
Yeah. He still is good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Washington still on the board. Osiris Torrance still on the board. Keanu Benton still on the board. Jalen Hyatt still on the board.
A lot of good
Mingo. Hendon
lot of
Hooker.
good players still. We're in the second round. I mean, like.
Am I the only one? When I'm reading those names, am I the only one who I like those names more than the players that I was reading available at 18?
Isn't that weird?
Isn't that weird how that goes? Like there's certain areas of the draft where all of a sudden it's like there's just a run of players available where you're like, I like those players.
Yes. Frankie got her. It's a girl. Got her in the background. She's excited.
Nice.
Yep.
Nephews and nieces went to Rockford. Big Daddy. I don't know why I called you that. I know it's your name, but
wow.
that's quite the name. That's quite the name. I'm gonna.
So 300.
I went to Rockford.
People. Yeah, Rockford. Hit us up. Where you at? Where you at right now? Where you at? Is that Mel Gibson?
Is that Keanu Benton?
Is it?
Yeah.
Or
that's
you got
man? I like that guy, man. Look at him.
Dang it. He's gone.
Yeah.
Of course, Steelers,
I mean, he's not like remarkably good, but he's good.
Allegan. Wow. Look, I mean, do we take hell Michigan or
Michigan?
Yeah.
He's been using that joke for a minute. Hey, where do we go for D tackle if we don't pick one up at 55
nowhere
here?
We're done. We got. Geez.
We do have $25 million left to spend.
We need Craig. Because we have Pascal, we've got Twinkle Toes, Aleem, but we don't have just. We got what's his name too, but we don't have one more beef would be a nice thing. You know what I'm saying? Who's the guy we have? Yeah,
I know. Oh, Packers.
Packer. You know who that's running back? That's
no, it's Leroy Butler.
Oh.
Sorry.
Suck. Packers suck. Who cares?
Hey, Leroy Butler. Benny Blades was better.
Oh, 100%. Leroy. Who is it?
Jaden Reed, Michigan State. It's a good pick.
Oh.
I didn't know where he was going to go, but he could be a good player. That's a bummer.
He could be, or wow, talk about just a bad combo for us, right? Green Bay taking a Michigan State wide receiver. Could you care any less?
Like, could you hate it more? Maybe Chicago.
Could you be any more just like I don't even know what to say. Look at him.
I don't understand his lack of production this past year.
Yeah. Yeah. I know. Ooh, Miami, first pick. Welcome to the draft.
Welcome to the draft, Miami. Every time I think about Miami, I think of the Will Smith song. I can't not.
Oh, I think of Pet Detective when
Ace Ventura?
Ace Ventura.
Absolutely. You're a weird guy, Ace. Real weird guy.
You're weird, real weird. What a great movie.
Dan Marino.
You're just watching thinking, I don't know where that dolphin is. I really
Where
don't.
is Snowflake?
Yeah. Oh, you're watching that as a kid and you've got
What's up, big man?
That is
Terran Armstead.
Jamie Foxx? No. What's he doing? He's not doing anything.
He's saying that he was drafted 10 years ago in the 3rd round, and he's thankful that Les Snead drafted him. With that being said, the Miami Dolphins select Cam Smith, cornerback, South Carolina. Mm-hmm.
Yep. We watched him.
Yeah, he's good. I like him.
I like him a lot too.
Yeah, he's a good player. Starting to get to the point where it's like, yeah, I'd like that. I'd take it.
All right. 326 people in here.
Amazing. 333 now. Yeah.
333. Like the video. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Say what up.
Not bad. I just see Jay laces out. The laces were in. Sorry, yes. It's just going back. Oh, man. That's great. This is great. Jesse's like, don't spoil the picks if you know them ahead of time. That's the common theme. I've seen that in like 3 different draft rooms, like either happy birthday, mom, and I love you, mom, just like papers that they put up there. So, all right. Who's coming up here for Seattle?
This is their 4th pick, Craig, in the 2nd round. All right. Just what's the pick, man?
I don't know. Like he's getting all excited and like the 12 Seahawks fans are replying to him. The Seattle Seahawks select Zach Charbonnet. That is good because we would not have taken Zach Charbonnet. Yeah, remember him at Michigan?
Yeah, I thought he was too slow, too big, upright, right there, upright. He runs upright and he's
Robert Smith. You want to talk about a guy who runs upright? Minnesota Vikings, Robert Smith.
Upright as can be.
Yeah. He's running through the line of scrimmage like a 6'7" guy.
Hey, Craig, here's a thought.
All right. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Kenneth Walker and Zach. Yeah. Same here. I was never a fan of him. I thought he ran up and down. He was not exciting. He was just very productive, Robert Smith. But it's just like, and we also played Robert Smith in the heart of the Matt Millen era. And it was just like, this is fun.
I just always thought Robert Smith and Steve Smith were brothers because one played basketball very upright and the other one played football extremely upright. One played for the Hawks, one played for the Vikings, and I hated them both.
Hated them both. All right, Chicago.
Whoa, Jay, hold on a second. He's got a hot take for us, y'all. Ace Ventura 2 was funnier than the original.
Yes.
There's someone on the wing.
Yes.
Some things out there.
When he's like, we didn't know disease until the white man came, and he just sneezes right out. Or
Gets pretty hot in these rhinos.
Oh, that's legendary.
That is a great scene.
When he spits on the guy in the hut. Oh my
yes. It just what is this? It's lovely. Bat guano.
God. Yeah. Sleep. When he's going into the cave, he didn't want the security guard to.
Yeah. The baboon.
Yes. The baboon.
Oh man, it's that point. All right. Jervin Dexter would be a good DT option. Yes, he would. He would be a good defensive tackle option. Is it a reach at 55? You must be the Monopoly guy. I'm just reading these. This is what a quotable movie.
Oh, legendary.
Like, I don't know if it gets much more quotable than that.
What was I gonna say?
I don't know. I probably was gonna say something serious, but then someone started talking about Ace Ventura, and your boy got distracted. I love those movies. Anything that can bring me back to the younger years is just, it's fun to think about, man. Not a care in the world.
Who was our backup QB?
I love watching Chris just like try for all his might to think of people. Anything yet, Chris? Anything?
What's up
on the QB? You got it for us yet?
Our backup?
Yeah.
No.
Because we can give hints here. We can talk about how when you were a kid, you wanted these in the bathtub, and those would be suds.
Sponges?
No, it's Nate Sudfeld. Suds. It was a bad hint. I didn't know where to go with it. I didn't know where to go.
Are we missing the Michigan Panthers home opener right now?
Speaking of USFL, what is this? Two teams get like combined for a home field, like the Houston Roughnecks or whatever they are, and the St. Louis Battlehawks both have their home field in St. Louis. The Michigan Panthers and another team have their home field in Michigan, in Detroit. Like, I just, for the life of me, can't understand what's happening with that. All right, Chicago's picking. Talk about something we couldn't hate more. We still have three guys: Washington, Torrance, Hyatt. A lot of guys. Man, that kid is excited.
Oh man, get him back. Where's his parents?
He only yells the same thing. Oh, no, he's calm.
Oh, yep.
If you're not watching with us on NFL Network, it's on NFL Network. I don't know if a child could show more about what Chicago is than that child.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
And that was fine. So, Chris, it's amazing, man. We're sitting here for the second round. Same amount of people as last night. Pretty cool.
Yeah, we need to.
What great fans, man.
We need to just knock this next. Oh, we traded. We just traded.
We traded out. We're at the end of the second round now.
We wonder what we did. I wonder.
Okay, I was wondering what they were saying because it's like pick 55. Like, they're way ahead of us in the actual draft. So, then they are on TV. Or
Okay,
then they're showing.
That's because right, you don't trade ahead. Like, you know what I'm saying? They must be on pick 55 right now, and
yeah. So technically, all right. So they just got Dexter.
Dang it.
So we may have been going for him, and then when he wasn't there, we just traded back. I bet we got ourselves a mid-round pick back too.
Yep, we probably got a fourth or fifth, or a fourth next year or something.
Yeah. So let's find out what that's going to be. Anybody on the comments, let us know what you got, because we're talking. So, yep, we're at 50. What is 54? What does that mean? What does that mean? That's not part of our trade. We were 55. Right now we're on pick 54. This is interesting. If we traded with the Chiefs, Chris, what would you think about DeAndre Swift going to Kansas City? Because the Chiefs are technically on the clock based on what's going on in the background.
Right.
But the Chargers pick is in. Like, I'm wondering if we did a trade back, but got a few picks and got rid of Swift type of deal. Like, that's what I'm wondering.
It looks like
Adam's thinking the same thing.
I don't see anything on it. Okay. Yeah.
Thanks. Detroit Lions, the @Lions Twitter handle has been so helpful. The last time I wonder what it said moving up and there's no info. And this time, 1 minute ago, it says on the move again.
On the move again. Andy Reid for 63. So we traded 55.
All right. While you're looking for that, I'll tell you what we got going on for the Chargers. All right. It's just another lineman that came out to do this announcement, 75 pounds lighter than their playing days. The 54th pick, the LA Chargers, wish they were still in San Diego, select Tui Pelotu. Sorry. Tui Pelotu. I would have liked him, but I just didn't think he fit in our defense for what we have right now.
Okay. And Tui Pelotu. So we traded KC.
Pelotu.
So we got a 4th rounder.
That's it? Just a 4th?
That makes sense. I mean, would we go back? Probably
8.
So
go back 8, get a 4th for it. We gave up a 5th to move up 3.
Beautiful. We're right back where we want to be.
Yeah, I think you're right. And let's see who they take with this pick. Let's see who they take because the pick is in. LA Chargers get the USC kid. He gets to stay home.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Him.
You know, Julie is very good. It was fun to watch. So Adam Rich is saying we got 63, 122, and 249. That would be great, wouldn't it? Just add a 7th rounder in there for no reason, no apparent reason.
That's right. Throw it in there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and now we're at a commercial. So, hey, we get to hang here just a little bit longer, Chris. That's just the way it goes. You know, we traded back, but I like the trade back. I like the trade back because why not add another pick in the mid rounds?
Mm-hmm.
Get that pick back, going 55 and then not trading again till 153. That's a tough pill to swallow.
Right.
Going 63 and then not picking again till 122 is a little easier.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And that 4th round's nice if we got that.
And it still gives you plenty of time to get on the phones and trade Swift for a pick anywhere in between there.
Absolutely. Trade him for anything at this point.
Yeah. Does 240. Oh, thank you. And the Moody train continues. Does 249 mean Moody? Question mark.
They're setting up the Moody.
Yeah.
Clearly, that's what we're doing.
That's right. That's right. So, hey, if you guys are back, this is great. You notice how numbers jump up every time we make a trade, every time anything like that happens. Crazy. Take a second, hit the like button. I think that's interesting. Somebody else said we're giving up 194 as well. There's always that one that seems to come in there and just make the trade go from, okay, I like that trade to really?
Yeah, I know. Someone always,
It was pick 81 with the other one.
Yep. Throw in a little something to get you like, wait a second.
Yeah.
I don't
I
like
don't
it
know how I
now. I
feel
don't.
about
I
that.
loved it. Now I'm not sure if I like it.
I don't know if I like it anymore. I don't know. Man. I don't know. Swifty, love you. Love you, DeAndre Swift. I love you 3 games a year. I love you
Yep.
so much.
Love you.
Um,
Absolutely. But it's time to go.
yeah.
So the Lions, yeah, just not seeing anything on the. We trade up for Brian Branch. Man, that was nice. That was
That
real
was
nice.
great.
That was
That
so
was a
awesome.
great move. And then we recouped the pick later on.
Just
And
recoup it.
and here's the thing that I really do like about it. Like, he was a first round talent. He was
Yes.
graded as a first round talent by everybody. He fits the scheme that we play on defense. A lot of comparisons to him were that of CJ Gardner Johnson. And so, like, it just makes sense to get up here. We got a band playing, so it's kind of hard to get the pick in. A lot of band stuff going on. And, like, you hate to see it. Like, I struggle. I'm different than the average human. I'm not like a big music guy. So I'm just like, I have no need for music at a sporting event. Like, I like it as background, like get the ambiance going and stuff like
Yep.
that. But I'm not a, you know, huge
Yeah.
music guy.
Yep. I got you. Washington's still there.
Jalen Hyatt's still there at wide receiver.
Simpson.
Ringo
Clemson.
at corner, which I don't love, but is Torrance still there? Osiris Torrance?
Yes.
Wow. Early mocks, a lot of people were putting Osiris Torrance to the Lions at 18. Some people seriously falling, man.
So we got, I think someone just picked, Chicago just picked Tyreek Stevenson. What? Craig, I like you, but don't ever say you're not a music guy. That's saying like you don't. Craig,
I
you know
love
that on
food.
the flip. You know that on the flip side. If someone's like, I don't watch, I don't watch movies much.
Oh, get out of here with that crap. That's like
Yeah.
saying I don't breathe. I should say whatever's going on here. The
What are we
only
looking at here?
father-son duo selected by the same team. Ron Burgundy on the Yaz flute.
Did you hear that? Only father son.
Yeah, I did. Sorry.
Who they got?
Rashee Rice, he's a wide receiver out of SMU. He's okay. Like, a lot of people brought him to us. I can't understand.
Is that Jerry's son?
That's a great question. I don't think so.
Okay.
I thought Jerry's son played at USC.
Harry.
If he's Jerry's son, we should have picked him number 1 overall. We should have stayed at 6 and picked him. Like, I mean, he could be a good player. Don't get me wrong. He could. I really struggled with the wide receivers after the top 4 in this draft.
Yeah.
Hard to find.
Chiefs offense. Rice. Man. Kelsey, just get out of here, man. He's just
It's unreal.
Unbelievable.
You know what's unbelievable? I understand he had Kelsey, but with what he had, with the rest of it, can we just say
Right.
It's nuts that Patrick Mahomes threw for 5,000 yards last year.
Seriously.
He did, like, there was no business in doing that. Juju Smith-Schuster, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Sky Moore, like.
So we're at 63, 122, one. Wow. So we got some beef at the back end.
A lot of
I hope
beef.
the Bears screw this up.
Oh, screw it up, Bears.
Oh, he was a bad man.
Mm-hmm. All right. I didn't like him.
University of Miami.
I didn't think he was a great corner. He was like my 10th or 11th corner. Which, I mean, he's probably the 7th corner selected. So he's fine.
Devin Hester was so good, man.
He's a tough corner. He can hit. Devin Hester was good. Did Devin Hester go to Miami?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm sure he loved that, didn't he? Yeah. That's
Devin
great.
Hester.
Oh, was he about to pick off Kenny Pickett? Yep.
How many return touchdowns did Devin Hester have in the NFL?
Great question. 12.
He played. Hold on. Stand by. Please stand right
while
there.
we're standing by, Jay, thank you so much, man. Appreciate it. Thanks for the love, bro.
He played 6 seasons. 7 seasons, call it.
My guess is still 12. Feel free to look it up. I don't know.
Okay, he played. Okay,
return touchdowns or touchdowns?
Just return touchdowns, punt and kick. It was 20.
What?
I know, crazy. Like if you get one, it's like, what up?
All right, here come the Giants. John Michael Schmidt. Oops.
All right.
Out of Minnesota. He's a good
Good
center.
for him, yeah. Roll the boat.
Yeah, he's a good center. But he is a center. He is nothing else.
You know who
6'3.5", 301.
You know who was just an awesome coach at Western was PJ Fleck, and then it's like, but I just don't think that crap works at like a real school.
I think it does.
I
just don't know about Minnesota, man. I mean, he had a couple of good years there too, though. I think it's just hard to consistently recruit there.
But if anyone would recruit, it would be the gimmicky or not the high energy. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
It would be him. You're right.
Yeah, and he just can't do it.
Yeah. Kind of a weird feeling that we trade out of 63 too. I could be wrong.
Do it.
Like sometimes the board falls your way, sometimes it doesn't. And no D tackle either tells me the board didn't fall our way, or it tells me that Levi is healthier than we thought.
Oh,
Drew Pearson, nice,
solid.
Mm-hmm.
Think about all the people walking around, though, Craig. If you went to the NFL draft, look at all these legends.
All these legends everywhere.
Yeah,
you're right. You are right. In Detroit, it's awesome.
Oh, that's gonna be hard to believe.
He's getting very excited up there.
Oh, geez. Oh, boy. They're booing him. He's getting... Who we got? Jeez.
Luke Schoonmaker, go blue.
No, another
tight
Michigan
end
guy.
For all that, Cowboys love Michigan guys. They love Michigan guys, man. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh man. It's nice watching Michigan highlights.
It is. That looks so good out there. Look at that helmet.
Yeah, it's beautiful,
Woo!
isn't it? Oh, sorry, State fans, but I'm not at the same time.
I like Schoonmaker.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. I liked him a lot. My thought was get Schoonmaker in the third round if you don't get Michael Mayer in the first round.
100%.
Like
I would
and
be
you
good
get a
with
very
that.
similar player. But instead we went with LaPorta in the early second. So
Wow. Did you think Schoonmaker
haha,
would
they
go
do
in
love the
the second
Michigan
round
guys.
of the NFL
Yes, they
draft?
do. I did not,
No.
especially at the beginning of the year. You know, like
No.
no way, just doesn't make any sense.
They
So
reached
it
for him.
does feel like a reach, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's a good.
It does feel like they reached.
What the
Okay,
Texans?
Chris, here we go. We're only 4 picks away.
What the
4 picks
Texans
away.
ever give up to go all the way up to 3? Did we ever figure that
A
out?
lot. They
Yeah.
did a pick swap, a second, I think a second, a third, and a first next year.
Oh,
Like they gave up a lot, man. In my opinion, too much for an edge, but I mean, edge changes your defense like a quarterback can change your offense.
yeah.
So
That's why. Right, and that's why you don't see that ever happen. Go up like that because, man, Jack Campbell, what a great pick.
yeah, you can't. Isn't it funny how our initial reaction wasn't that? And then the more you let it sink in, it's just like, thank you for that pick.
Yep.
Thank you.
Jace, thank you for that information because I love Washington, but
Who are we talking about?
Washington.
What one?
Darnell, tight end.
Oh, sure. Okay. Duh. Okay. So
Um,
yeah, he's what medicals? Like
look at
we
this,
got the
Craig.
doctor.
Jack Campbell, 20-yard shuttle, fastest linebacker.
Oh yeah, but he's not quick. He's not quick in space.
10-yard split. I don't know these. Ooh.
Did he run it? Oh, there he is.
There he is. Dang it.
How do you hit that slow on the 10, but then by the 20 you're like number
Right?
2?
3 cone. Where the hips at?
Number 1.
Number 1, folks.
If only he could change direction.
Number 1. That is so awesome. Vertical. 3. Dude, 1. Wow. Dude, this guy is ridiculous. Jackie Campbell. 6'5", 250. I mean,
We found Chris's crush of the draft.
yeah. Can you run? First of all, I don't know anyone 6'5", and if I do, they can just stand still and shoot hoops like casually. They can't run fast.
Shoot hoops casually.
Like you don't know anyone that's this tall that can run that fast, and we just don't know. I mean, there's like 3 people in the world that can do it. Oh, what's up?
Their 31st pick wasn't there, so he's here now because he got flown in, for a press conference. So now he's showing up on the stage. That's kind of cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. It's weird when people just call him Campbell. It says Campbell has also been working with Luke Kuechly. Imagine that. That'd be amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Good for him.
Ridiculous.
Brandon says Campbell was his number 1 linebacker in the draft. I get it.
I get it.
I get it. Because, other job and all that kind of stuff, like the one that pays the bills, the important one. Obviously I can't watch film on every guy and see the numbers. Jack Campbell was one of those weird guys where I saw the film but didn't see the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
So I wondered a lot of the same things other people did. Okay, Buffalo Bills. Hello, Fred Jackson.
Fred Jackson, very nice player.
Yeah, Yeah, very nice player.
He's
Third in
talking.
team history with 5,600 rush yards. Can you name number 1 and number 2?
Let me think. It's our boy from Oklahoma State, Thurman Thomas, number
Yep.
1.
Is he 1 or is he 2?
I don't know. I have no idea. 1 or 2. And then the other Buffalo Bills running back. Can you think of him?
Yeah.
Let me think for a second.
Can I tell me if you want a hint?
Buffalo Bills running back. Marshawn Lynch, kidding. He was there for a minute.
They just got Osiris Torrance.
Gone. There it is. That was our guy. That was our guy.
That was it. That was the future at right guard. I'm going to give you a hint. You ready for it?
Yep.
White Ford Bronco.
OJ.
OJ.
I was thinking,
we ain't drinking it. Simpson.
I was thinking.
I'm assuming it's OJ. It's got to be.
It got to be. Good one. Who is the when you think of Cincinnati Bengals, what running back do you think of? Any running back there?
When I think of the Cincinnati Bengals, other than Joe Mixon,
right?
You know who I think of?
Their best running back.
I don't know about their best running back, but the one I think of was what I think was the number 1 overall pick. And in the preseason, his rookie year, he was playing the Detroit Lions, tore his ACL out of Penn State, Kajana Carter.
Yeah.
He was supposed to be one of the best of all time.
Icky Woods.
Was Icky Woods Houston? Or no? Okay, sorry. We got to pick. What's up, AJ Green?
AJ Green, great guy. Seems like a great guy.
DJ Turner. They love Michigan guys too.
Dude, DJ Turner. I don't get that. But hey, you're the fastest corner. You run a ridiculous 40, and he should be a 5th rounder. Now all of a sudden he's a 2nd rounder. Congratulations.
Yeah. He wasn't terrible.
No.
His biggest struggle, I think, was ball skills.
100%.
And
look at these Michigan high. Look at that field. Look at that M. Oh.
He can run with anybody.
Yep.
Right? Oh, that was amazing.
Okay, that was pretty
against
good.
Northwestern. Oh my goodness. I remember that pick.
They're the only team that I truly feel sorry for. I'm like, I'd love to see you guys win, and when you beat Northwestern, you just like, dang it. Sorry.
And every once in a while, they do have that great year.
Yeah. Or they're just tough, and you're like, we are going to beat you. I'm sorry, but man, you played us tough. Thanks, guys.
His speed is unbelievable watching that. I don't understand how he's that fast. He's not 6 foot. He's 178 pounds, so he's not big, but he's not ridiculously small either. But 4.26. Oh my goodness.
Michael Mayer is slow. Just everybody, Michael Mayer is slow.
Don't forget.
He's good-looking guy, good size, but he's slow. Don't let the Notre Dame helmet fool you.
Don't let it fool you.
No,
don't let it fool you. In fact, the helmets, can I just say something about Notre Dame for a second? Does it bother you how much different the gold is from the helmet to the pants?
No, I want that gold helmet. I love what they're doing with the helmet. Make that as sparkly gold Roman times as you can. Pants, you can only do so much with fabric versus the helmet.
Wow.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that.
No, I know.
Just broke my heart. You just broke my heart.
Make that sucker shine like a star on their helmet.
I think it fits their personality. They need their helmet to be bigger and flashier and perceivedly better than everybody else.
Yes. Much like
Ohio State does that with their silver helmet too, all the sparkles.
Yep.
I don't like it, man. I don't like it.
Much like
never seen a gold brick with that sparkly of a helmet either.
No.
No.
Oh,
Shut
wow.
up. They have the same helmets with
I
the
know.
slightly uglier version of blue and yellow.
I know. Isn't
Like,
that funny? When you see that, it's like, oh, that's so ugly.
oh man,
It's the same.
remember what wasn't it? Joe Flacco playing at
Yes.
Delaware in those, and you're just like, whoa, that looks like Michigan.
So funny.
It's fantastic. What do you think about Keely Ringo
Uh,
out of
had
Georgia,
the
the corner,
name.
just in case?
Yeah, had the name and was mocked early, but was one of those weird mocked early guys that I don't know. I'm fine. I didn't love him.
It was so weird. I just remember looking at him and everybody talking about how he was the best corner in the draft early on. Like he was the guy, right? Witherspoon wasn't the guy. He was the guy. And then I remember watching him play in the semifinals and the finals. I'm like, no, he's very bad. He's very bad.
Never really.
He's got the measurables, he really does.
Is my TV broke? I'm on a commercial still.
It is not broke.
Okay. Is that a signed football behind you, Craig? Yes, that is Barry Sanders signed that after his 2,000-yard game against the Jets, 2,000-yard season. And
that's a great story. The real story is actually not that far from it.
Really?
Yeah. So that is one of the 200 footballs that he signed at the Hall of Fame induction.
Wow.
Every player signs a limited number right there, and that's one of them.
You almost want that more than the 2,000-yard season one. That encompasses it all.
Yeah, that shows you everything, and I need to get a case for that, and I need to put that case right here.
Yes,
and that's what it needs to be. See
that the oxygen in the air is rotting that away, and that's
so. Roger Goodell was still the commish at that time when he was inducted into the Hall of Fame. He still got the tag on this. And then it was the Duke, of course. And then you can see Barry Sanders. It says Hall of Fame 04.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
I got to case it up. You're right, 616. You know it.
Yeah, why is that not in glass? Because you're right. What's happening right now? It's almost like a cigar. It needs to be in a humidor that's protecting.
Oh, Fred Taylor. This thing is still pumped up like the day I bought it. No, won it. I didn't buy it.
Fred Taylor.
All right, Jags select. Brenton Strange, tight end, Penn State. Speaking of Strange,
get him out of here.
That's a strange pick.
That's in the second round.
In the second round, I had him graded as like a fourth rounder.
Yeah, get out of here. I feel better about the Iowa guy now. Jeez. Yeah,
so weird. You want to go to a place where tight ends can be mediocre. Penn State's a good spot.
That's right. That's what's weird.
It's weird.
We traded Craig.
We did. I felt we were going to, and we did. We can say I called that one, right?
That's a great call. So here's the deal.
But do I like that call? No.
We end up having
so we traded back to 68. We traded back 5 more.
We ended up having 2 second-round picks after all, right?
Yep.
A lot of trades, a lot of movement.
Yep.
A lot of moving pieces.
I would love to see the deets on that trade before we get out of here.
Okay.
Because we got 2 picks left. The Texans selection's coming up. I would imagine we could get there. Thank you, Brian Cushing. Man, he has got that suit in the extra medium.
And just ready to rip. He's mad. He's so pissed.
They got a center, Juice Scruggs, out of Penn State. Back-to-back Nittany Lions. How do you feel about the Penn State helmet?
You know, if you're gonna, I like it. I like just the nothing.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I like it more than Notre Dame's.
just the nothing. You know who's the helmet I love secretly? Nebraska. The most basic.
No, I get it. The end, just simple.
Just an N. You couldn't make it any more basic.
It's like we came up with this logo in 1928 and we're never changing it.
We're never changing it. Unbelievable. Well, what the heck? So here's what I got, Craig. Here's what I'll do.
Okay.
We'll stick here till the next couple picks. I'm gonna start after that. I don't know if you're gonna jump off or what.
No. I'm going to hang. I'm gonna hang through Detroit's next pick.
At the third round.
Yeah, because it's 4 picks away.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hang third round the next pick because that's happening tonight.
What I'm
gonna hang through that.
You hang. I'm gonna start working. I'll get two of the three guys that we have picked. I'm gonna take care of them and start doing research and get some videos out on those two. If you want to handle this Detroit, the pick that you're gonna stick around for.
I love that we're talking about this so people can like get inside the scenes stuff.
That's what I was thinking.
Either that, or we talk about the 2 picks we had and we both head out after this pick at the end of the third round. And all you people watching live can tune in to see our reaction for the guy we're going to take in 5 picks. So
say that again. What do you want me to do? Tell me what to do.
We will be ending this at the end of the second round.
Okay.
So me and you can do these together because I think it's better if we do it together.
Okay.
For the people.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Marvin Mims Jr., the last pick of the second round.
Marvin Mims.
So yeah, I like this, Joe. A glance behind the curtain. You can see the professionalism at its finest.
This was great. 330 people throughout. We didn't know about the second round. We just thought we'd do it. It was so fun. We have families, but we love this. We
love it.
Secretly, don't tell anybody. We love doing this. We love watching. We just, it's fun interacting, man. It's so cool because you wonder, do I love the Lions? Am I weird? It's like, no, there's others that do too. It's okay. We're all just out here.
You know, I'm just feeling like it is nice just hanging with people. The comments are coming in. Chris, I don't know if you noticed this. When we got done with the first round last night, we were on here for a little over 4 hours. There were 3,099 comments.
Yeah, that's cool.
Through the night. And I know we were saying it was hard to keep up with it, and like reading it all, but it was really, really fun to see it all happening. It was. So it was cool. Everybody, thank you so much for spending this. Those of you who came tonight, great. Last night, great. Those of you here for both, like seriously, big thanks. That's awesome. And it's fun doing this with all of you. It really is.
Yep. And
it really is.
We'll get our reactions out to these picks. We'll do a little deeper dive and those will be out.
Make sure you catch those videos either later tonight or tomorrow.
We'll see everybody. We'll see everybody soon. Catch you later.
All right. See ya.
See ya.